5. Good to go. About 8 minutes late. I hope you guys don't mind that. That's fine. We'll have a nice long stream to go along with this. We're gonna get Discord up and going, so if someone comments or wants to talk a bit, you can. Keep an eye on that. Got me some food, like some rotisserie chicken and some nice coffee. And since it's my day off, we got me a mug, a big old mug of coffee, because we got a lot of work to do. A lot of work. Because now we're in a situation where we gotta set up the Mime Junior base. Or the nice pink base, which is gonna really not be great. My only concern, I guess, is whether or not it's gonna be a certain kind of like reflective thing to it, where it'll actually all the pink lights and are gonna reflect off it and just make it all pink. Yeah, get the little killer sharks in there. I'm gonna start naming these guys after you guys on Discord, so I have to pay attention to names. I'll name some people after these creatures. Hopefully we don't die this episode. That's about another thing.
Self-scan complete. Foreign bacteria counters reached statistically significant levels. No adverse effects detected. Be vigilant for symptoms.
Probably one of those stupid bloodsuckers, like, attached to me and probably got me murdered. Or infected, probably. Lead. I think we need lithium for, like, Hall, if I remember correctly. Let's see. I imagine we have the materials for Hall, right? Yep, reinforcement. Lithium. Yeah. For a journey for lithium, I got an idea of where we can go, but it will be playing on my fear. Plus Aerojo could be over there too, because I think there might be something for that. But we also got another place we need to go to and explore. First, we're gonna go back down the Mime Junior Cave, I think, though, and try to see if we can discover some more stuff. See, if you're wondering what I was thinking, it's these clouds we see here. There's one here, one over there, and one over there. If we head towards those clouds, they should be land masses. And if there are land masses over there, that will give us access to actually getting some new technology, maybe. Or food. I don't know if I go this way, I think there's a floating island that has some stuff I could use for gardening for the inside, so I can grow plants on the inside and get me a food source. So we got a water field purification, so we might as well go with getting that done. I was thinking about going either that direction, right there, or over here. And there will be a big landmass where the sunbeam's going to be wanting me to go to. So I was thinking about maybe talking to there, and we can get that done afterwards. Get the sunbeam talked to, go to directions, because that way it has me like a coordination thing. We also need to make a beacon so we can make sure to find it again and not get lost into like a giant Leviathan territory. I think that's the game plan here. I think that would be the game plan.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yes, yes, yes. First, let's go check out the stranded near cave system. We might need to make a couple batteries and some of those silicone rubber thingies so we can actually go next to our power cell.
Integrating new PDA data.
So I can get into my thing. Some more parts. Over here. Let's see what's over here. Hello? I think we do have extra batteries. Ooh, there's something scanny.
Integrating new PDA data. New blueprint acquired. New blueprint acquired.
Cool. Extra parts in here too. Let's get out of here because we can't risk staying too long or getting lost. Obviously, I'm not like a genius at maneuvering sideways angle positions and like really getting turned upside down kind of feeling. So it's getting nighttime. That ends that beacon. So now you're in the green. Back to the life pod. We're going to store some of our titanium.
Seek fluid intake.
Oh. So get warnings about water. Oh gosh, my fear is like jumping. Oh gosh, the sound. There's one. Bladderfish. Come here, bladderfish. It'll be so nice when we no longer have to collect bladderfish. What the hell is that sound? Okay, it must be those things. Dang, that is loud. That is so loud. I thought it was like some kind of giant was in the water. And I was getting scared. I was like, oh my gosh, don't tell me a Leviathan somehow got over here. That'd be horrifying. This is exactly what happens when you don't play for a while. Your fears build up again. Diamond.
Seek fluid intake immediately. Vital signs stabilizing.
There we go. Oh, back to normal. Oh, we do got a couple batteries. Full ones on us. I'd like to use the empty batteries, to be honest. Switch those over. Give me the empty battery. Add 15% more on that one. Yep. Just in case the sub goes down, we got an extra battery. And obviously we'll take a couple, take about 3 regular batteries. I'm gonna go to Sea Moth at R, load you back up. Shouldn't need a fire extinguisher, so I'll toss those in there. It must be from my journey on that one island. Some lead, stored titanium. So now we're full on that. So they're hanging out over there. Go. charge right there. You take only one, right? Yeah, power cell right there. Good.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Which angle we going? So it's that way. Well, let's risk the biscuit. Oh, yeah. Good point. Before we leave, let's get some food and get some water. Because knowing my luck, even if we make it there, we're going to need a lot of food and water. Ooh. Beavers. Like I said, there was going to be a lot of work to be done. Titanium. Get some salt.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Should be enough. That should get us a good supply of water now, and some food that won't rot. And that'll give us plenty of an edge to go up there in case this is longer than we expect. So let's cook this one just to have and see if it rots and before we can get to it. Okay, we should be good to go now. We got batteries, we got a power cell for the sub if it were to go down. We still have to return to the Mime Junior cave to see if there's any more of them power cell things, like chargers. So I wouldn't mind getting a power cell charger installed. Sprayer there. I think it is. Stay close to the surface and keep going this direction, I think. It's 500 meters. The proposed Degrassi habitat. Odds are, though, if it's down there, it's probably just right above the island. If I remember the story correctly, anyway. Oh. Oh, gosh. Yeah, that's not good. Oh, I hate this. I hate this so bad. Yeah, there is an island there. I can see it reflecting. Just please, no Leviathans, please. My legs are shivering right now. It's so bad. Oh. Oh, that's just horrifying. It is severely horrifying. Before I can do this far out. Because I know there's a glitch. Happens right here, because I did it last time by accident. Because obviously you would want to park your sub somewhere.
We have multiple energy signatures on the island's surface.
But I didn't know better. We found this actually quite quicker than I expected. I thought this would be a little bit longer of a journey. But at least we got plenty of food and water, so we don't have to, like, panic rush, nothing. Scan this stuff, because you never know. Maybe there's an ingredient we need to find, and if I go over the data, I can end up figuring out what's what. Also, I learned that SubNautica Below has an ending. Or, if it didn't already have one, it has it... Ooh, excuse me, now. And, definitely after we're done with hardcore mode here, that will be probably our next journey. It's going to be the SubNautica Below. I ain't picking that out. The thing just looks nasty, just with it being purple. Huh? Okay, we scanned a bunch of life on here, so... Looks like there's a PDA down there. Huh. Oh no! Ooh. Ooh. Heck yeah. One on one side, one on the other. Ooh, a bulkhead. I like that.
Blueprint acquired.
Bulkhead door is designed to separate compartments while reinforcing structural integrity with its solid titanium frame. The door can be opened and closed to seal off components in area in event of fire or flood. Ah, so this would be good to like separate like your sections, so some areas don't get flooded. Spotlight.
New blueprint acquired.
More water, I'll take it. Wonder why they put reinforced hull around here, even though it's on land. Lantern tree. Fern palm. Glove basket.
New blueprint acquired.
Cool.
Integrating new PDA data.
This is the first time I've seen sunlight in months. After all that time in the deep, I'd been dreaming of it. Now that I'm back here, I'm finding it hard to enjoy alone. Father was right. We should never have left this place. We shouldn't have gone so deep. They do not want us down there. Despite my best efforts, ill health is taking hold of me. The visions are getting worse. Marguerite and Father are now part of the ecosystem of this incredible planet. It's reassuring to know that when I go, I'll join them. Until then, well, there's always the view.
Ah. Exterior growth bed. I think that's what you need for the water one. So now that we have that, we can actually find the stuff to make the aerogel stuff, which will go great because then now we can make our water purification station. Oh, the crawler. Search around outside real quick. Stasis fragment. 1 out of 2. It's amazing how many steps we have to do naturally. What are you doing? Gotcha. So how do you get in there? Can I just walk through the glass here? Oh yeah, I can. Purple tablet.
What is that thing?
I don't know. I found it outside in the sand.
Part of another ship?
None I've ever seen.
It's not even scratched.
Don't fool around with it. It might be worth something.
Stand down, Chief. If it were gonna crumble to dust, it would have done so when I picked it up.
It's glowing.
We're not the first people to come to this planet.
People. Maybe. Could be aliens. Could be the damn sea monsters for all we know. One thing for sure, we ain't gonna find out by staying here.
Son, I said wait for the storm to pass. Your life's more valuable to me than a plant patch.
You stopped being in charge when the ship you were captaining sunk.
I'll stop being in charge when you take charge of yourself.
Say, Chief. Chief,
What?
do you know how to drain those grow beds of 40 tons of storm water? Or how to conjure food from the air?
I know how to prioritize.
I'm just saying, if that's so, what's your boy's life worth to you today? If tomorrow you're gonna be so hungry you start wondering what he tastes like. Let him go deal with the plants.
Son, go deal with the plants.
Bard, Torgo has disembarked the habitat.
Interfere with my family again, and when rescue arrives, I will leave you here. Do you understand me?
No rescue coming, Chief. Not in time. No staying here neither. This rain keeps falling, sooner or later this place will be buried. The only choice we got is whether to get buried with it.
Chief's log, 5 weeks since the crash. The only other survivors are my son, Bart, and Maida, the cut-price mercenary I commissioned for the journey. After days drifting in the life pod, rain hammering on the roof, the weather cleared and we washed up here. I had Maida salvage the Degazi wreck, set Bart to finding us a stable source of food. His education is paying off sooner than I'd anticipated. Our only problem is Maida. She says the weather's going to turn. I say she's finding excuses to risk our lives. I imagine she's not gonna weaken her life without a physical altercation, and she's itching for a fight. In every judgment she makes, things go from bad to worse. If she had my experience, she'd have more faith. Humans have spent millennia specializing in how to shackle nature to our will. This planet won't cause us any new problems. My one task now is to keep us alive, as comfortably as possible, until the insurance company arranges rescue. In this part of space, that could be months, or even years.
Great, a pink mushroom. Can't escape pink, can I? It's in every single corner of the world. Every game I play, every universe or dimension I go to, pink's there. Every single time. Always around, always gotta be an annoyance. Finally made it. Anything new in this one? Ooh, yeah.
New blueprint acquired. Integrating new PDA data.
This island is a godsend. Look out of the window. No predators, fresh food.
No building materials, nothing left of the ship. And your kid says we're gonna starve without more grow beds. Speak up, kid.
It's true, Father. The natural growth rates are too slow to keep supporting us.
All I'm saying is ocean's got us surrounded. No use hiding. Sooner or later, we'll get our feet wet.
The rest of your life may have been a fight, Maida, but I've made my decision. You want to forfeit your emergency pay to take a swim? Go ahead.
Believe me, I'm thinking on it.
Very interesting mercenary. Sounds to me like she's got more experience of dealing with troubles and hells that, you know, worlds have given her. Kind of like a Borderlands feeling. Which, speaking of, we have to return to Borderlands 2 and finish the game. So that way, when we go into Borderlands 3, we at least completed 2. You guys didn't get a chance to see me play 1, because I played 1 when it first came out and stuff. And of course, back then I wasn't really recording it because I had it on console and I didn't have the stuff or means to do that. But I played it and beat it like 2 or 3 times, including with the DLCs. But at least we got to see Borderlands 2. And now, since Borderlands 3 is out, I might end up getting that as well. Well, might's kind of a strong word. Most likely will get. See moths this way. And we might be doing 2 streams of SubNautica tonight, depending on how long this goes, and I know what time it's going to be, because I gotta make sure I gotta make time to get to bed on a proper schedule. Because obviously last night I did a Roblox stream. Sadly, Roblox itself went down, so we didn't get a chance to actually check that out. I was getting a lot of skins too on Monsters of Etria. I was getting a lot of good skins. Oh, I hate that. Just looks like it's big enough for something to come right up to the center and just eat you. Trying to come over here to pick up the PDA because I seen one down here when I was exploring.
Integrating new PDA data.
Huh.
We have to board the Aurora, repair the long-range comms, make contact with the other survivors. We can't be the only two that made it.
Those are not the orders the captain gave me, and they are not the orders I'm giving you.
This isn't chain of command, it's survival.
My obligations as acting commander don't turn on their convenience. Get out of the water.
If I get into trouble, I'll send you my coordinates.
I can't let you go alone.
Then come with me.
You don't leave me much choice.
Received emergency transmission from Second Officer Keen, 2 hours after last activity.
Rendezvous was a failure. Intercepted a transmission from Altera HQ. Seems they sent a data package to the Aurora. We were intercepted by a Leviathan-class predator before we could reach the ship. Consider the CTO and I lost at sea. Be safe. Keen, out.
Officer Ken, he encountered a Leviathan class, and they're lost at sea. Well, that's not good. Well, at least discoveries so far we gotten. We discovered a purple alien tablet. We got a laser cutter. We discovered a stasis rifle. One out of 2. We got one more for the propulsion cannon too. Repulsion. One part of the engine for the Cyclops. Spotlights, interior growth bed, bulkhead. Still need another power cell, and one more for that. Almost everything I need is almost one of each. One more data sample. And we're still infected somehow. Okay, now we head back to the pod, store what we can store, and we need to go to the next, answer our radio, I guess, and go deal with that, and then we gotta deal with the, oh gosh. Oh, God. Oh my gosh, that's so deep.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Just get me back. All I'm asking is get me back. Gosh, that is, ugh, yuck. That's just, ugh. I hate this so bad. I'll be so happy, even if I'll be in a pink cave, this is worse than that. I'll take the pink cave over this. Ugh. And of course, you guys know what SubNautica 0, it's its own separate game as far as I know. It's just many, many years in the future, before all this, or it's after all of this happened, not before. It's after all of this has happened. So once my character here finishes the game, it's many more years, then they come back to this planet for research, and it's been developed since then. And there's new creatures and things, and there's even ice and stuff like that, so it's like different ecosystems. As well as the technology, it seems like changed as well. Even though they got some of the, obviously the same technology, they got some of the different ones as well. There we go. Do I need to take a purple pilot tablet? No, leave it here. I don't think we need it, do we? Oh, not really. First aid kit.
Land pre-recorded distress call.
This is Officer Keene in Light Pod 19. The captain is gone. I have assumed command.
Officer
The last
Ken!
thing the captain did was give me coordinates for dry land. We regroup 1.5 kilometers southwest of the crash site. Stay together and good luck. This message will now repeat.
Rendezvous coordinates corrupted. Transmission origin coordinates downloaded. Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Well. So we got two more to discover and find. I don't think we're going to be going back to these, so I'll just put them invisible for now. So, Officer Ken's life pod is actually doable. There it is. Let's see if Ken left me anything good. Where is this taking me? Ooh.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased. Passing 200 meters.
Yep, that's what I need.
Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased. New blueprint acquired.
Ruby. I picked that up because we need that. That would give us seeds so we can start planting the stuff to give us that aloe gel stuff. That's pretty lucky to find. So it looks like looking for Ken really helped us out. It's the clues to finding him. Ooh, what's that? Is that lithium? Oh, it is! Exactly what we needed. Silver. Could use it for wiring kits, maybe. What's this? Power cell. Oh, it's like a regular battery charger? Yeah.
New blueprint acquired.
Ooh. Yeah, now I'm watching my oxygen. I'm talking like I can hear you guys, because I'm just like, I already know what you guys are probably thinking. Watch your oxygen, Brandon, watch your oxygen! Here we go, Bug. With Ken's lifeblood, because we know he ain't there, because we found his PDA on that island. Let's go check this out. There's a wreck here I'm quite curious about. Yep. Officer chair.
New blueprint acquired.
Thermo plant. That's interesting. So, were they using thermo energy? Loot the candy, use thermo energy.
New blueprint acquired.
Ooh, I needed that. Modification station.
New blueprint acquired.
Ah, dang. We gotta get going. I realized the darkness in this and everything, so I am a little nervous. Something made a really nasty sound. Torpedo arm.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased. New blueprint acquired.
Thermo plants. Discovered some stuff. We got the laser cutter unlocked. I don't know if that's another access point or not. Looks like it would have been if it wouldn't have caved in. Thermo plants, that's for sure. I'll take the salt, though.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Doesn't look like there's any kind of predator around here, so... Torpedo arm, another torpedo arm. This area just has a lot of torpedo arms, apparently. There's a modification station. At least now we got that fully done, so now we can just make it and we'll be good to go. Oh, there is a way, but you need a laser cutter. So something else I could probably discover around this area. Without that darn laser cutter. There's a few rocks here. Let's just see what materials we get. Copper. Titanium. Whoa! Something's like flinging stuff at me. Going in, going in.
Biodiversity in this region is unusually low. Cause unknown.
Great, those little suction fish things are here. Yep.
Signal location uploaded to PDA. Integrating new PDA data. Integrating new PDA data.
Keen, this is Aurora. Come in.
This is Keen. Life pod detached to a K planet fall in 30 seconds.
The computer has identified a landmass at the attached coordinates. I want you to regroup the crew there.
Understood, but
They are your responsibility now. Don't let them down.
Captain, you need to evacuate.
Negative. You'll need the ship in one piece if you're going to contact HQ on the long range. I'm attempting a controlled descent.
Captain!
There's a lot of these little herald fish, and these are, as we've seen, those fish are actually pretty good to cook and eat. They are really, really good. It doesn't seem like there's anything too dangerous here, so that's good. I'll keep his here because he's got an interesting area with rubies and stuff here, so I actually wouldn't mind coming back here at some point. On top of that, there was lithium. Which obviously I got an interest in. There we go. Inventory full. What's in my inventory? Oh. I'm gonna drink water anyway. There we go. That empties out some slots so we can grab lithium, because we need to reinforce hulls, which is really handy. But with the gel stack here, now we get a chance to farming to get aerogel stuff, so then we can make our water purification station. So we got that good. We get some titanium, we get some silver, some copper stuff. I don't think we're gonna need that too much. rubies I'm collecting because I know in the past we needed rubies for things, and I can't remember what. Good, the copper will prove handy, so we do need to collect more copper because we need a copper wire. I want that pre-made to be ready to go. We may have to make a interior growth bed and a foundation probably where the life pod is, because that way we can start harvesting some of those gels. Location station. The power cell charger. Oh, okay. So this is the big boy charger. So that's what that was. I thought that was a little one, but that was actually my finished one I needed. And ironically, we needed the rubies. So look at that. It actually proved useful. Wiring kit. That'll be easy with silver. We got 2 for that too as well. So we finally we can make a bioreactor. So that's good. So now, thanks to doing that, now we got the means to actually make the water purification station, the bioreactor for the power source. Get started on a little farm to get the aerogel stuff. We got lithium to actually increase reinforced hull in case we need it. I believe we needed 2 of those little killer-looking things that are outside of my life pod. They're trying to, like, 3 of them right there. So hopefully they drop some teeth, because apparently we need that to be able to make the observatory. Prawn suit. Oh, there's a thermoblade! About time. I can make that right now. It takes as a battery and a survival knife. Ah, modification station. No, that's why. Aerogel, which would be a gel thing and a ruby, which we can make right now. We can already make one, but I already know I needed to take the gel sack I found and actually multiply it before I can do this. Otherwise, I'd use it up and then I have to go find another aerogel, which is a pain sometimes. Boy. To be honest, I would like to get tons of glass, because I would like these kind of corridors with the glass. That way we get a full viewpoint. Because that'd be pretty cool. Looks like you need quartz to make a hatch, so we're gonna need quartz on us as well, looks like. Should probably be working on this when I'm back instead of sitting here out in the open. Ooh, that scared me. What the? Next one, that's cool. Whoa!
Welcome aboard, Captain. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Let's go and get that started. that for the teeth. All we can use is what we can actually use. Wiring kit I know we can use. Kits, we need to get the loot stuff. Need another copper, it looks like. Get rid of that. Oh, we can make a thing. That's pretty cool. Copper. Oop. I knew it was coming. Pre-make components. Okay, wiring kits, copper wire. I think, in general, we got the means to actually, use up one of my gels to make the thing, and then keep the other one to plant more. So that's what I'm thinking of doing. Yeah, screw it, let's make one. If we need more, we can go back to Ken's area, because it seems like there was some more down there. I know exactly where there's more. So let's keep that in mind. Good, so now we get the means to make a wire purification station. Let's get some of that lube stuff over here. Can't get it. Inventory's too full. Should only need one of them. lost track of the other, like... There it is. Just want a couple more oxygen. A couple more water. Good. Now just titanium is required. We also need titanium for building the end structure. To go to hatch access, we need quartz. All the building materials are coming together. Trying to get enough to make some glass as well. So I kind of want a bit of glass for some corridors or something. Should be able to do it. Opens up some more room right there. Oh, I got a couple more here we can use. That'll also open up some room as well. Ports for the hatch. You have 4 glasses, because I believe you can use glass for windows. Yep. And you need 2 glass just to be able to make the corridors. So if I want to make a couple of these multi-purpose rooms, at least I got glass to connect them. And obviously I don't need the rubies on me, I can get rid of them. Lithium I want, just in case we do need that. Batteries, we got a bunch of those on there. I don't need the flares. Is there anything in here I need? I can take the titanium. Don't need a flare. You got emergency water on there. Take the med kit, exchange it for the flare in there. Toss a couple of those in there. On me. Habitat builder I need. I don't think I need the flashlight, so we'll put it in there for now. this is all that's got some more titanium. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it gives me a couple. 3 reinforced hulls. If we exchange that, give me some more of that. Power stuff we're gonna need to do regardless. Take out a battery maybe. So it gives me about 6, and an additional 3. And how much you need for a bioreactor? Oh, 3. So yeah, we got enough to get like one of these made. So the bioreactor will have to be made immediately just to give us power. So we got enough to where we can get a thing made, give it some power with a bioreactor, and then expand from there. So we got the means now, I guess, to, like I said earlier, get a multi-purpose room made, a bioreactor made, so we can get power to be able to spread across to the other multi-purpose rooms and then keep it going. The trick now is to look around for a good spot to build. And then mark the location. Which we need more copper. Because that's another thing we need to bring with us as a beacon, so we know where exactly it's at. Rather than us just searching around endlessly for one. There's some copper. Titanium's pretty much everywhere, so I'm tempted to drop it, but we are thirsty, so let's go ahead and drink that. Grab that. Then we can make this into a beacon, which exchanges 2 more components. Cool. This message here could be the one for the sunbeam, probably. If it is, right now, we don't want to be fooling with that yet. I'd like to, but like I said earlier, we need to find a good spot to build and get started.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I don't like that power. There are some advantages. I remember having to go to this cave before because we needed something. I can't remember what it was. I don't know if it was that Magnite or whatever it's called, but if I build down in here, it's at least a different experience as well as new materials that I'll have. This time I won't be short on whatever the material it was I had to get in here only. Stay close to the surface because this thing can only dive 300. Whoa.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased. Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Forgot that you can actually do that too. build a foundation and all that. If I build a foundation around here, I could actually use the heat from this actually down there to actually create a thermal energy source. I was trying to go down a little lower, but apparently wasn't low enough. Gosh, the sound, I know he's chasing me. I don't know, it might not be possible to build down here. Just way too many snakes. But it might be feasible to build outside of it. Gosh, that sound. Over here doesn't got any of those mushrooms, so it's a little bit safer, I imagine. Right here would probably work. We can try building right here. It seems like a good spot. Or got neighbors that are across from us that are scary, but we also got a thermal energy source down here below. There we go, full battery. So let's put a little beacon here. We're just name it Pink Base 1. Why not? Kinda have to, because I know you guys, you're all gonna be like yapping at me if I don't. I gotta include pink in the episode, because it's everywhere anyway. Okay. We need lead to make a foundation, so... What happens if we just make this? That'd be fine. Oh yeah, this will probably work just beautifully. Can't see nothing. How far up can we do it? Right here? Oh, that'll work beautifully.
Work and leisure spaces to maximize productivity. Treat this space as your home, but never forget that it is not.
Well, duh. I know that it's not my home. There we go, now we got an entry point here. Okay, so... looks like we might have the means, guys. We may have the means to actually get this to work. Let's move this up more. There we go. Because maybe we can deconstruct this. Is there a way of doing it this way, maybe? Seems like you can connect it with that, but is there any way that... Q, this, that. Can you rotate? Oh, okay, there it is. I saw it now. It's not a bad spot in my opinion, because I can expand along this whole way. There's plenty of room for other things to build too, plus we got that energy source from the heat. And thanks to us checking out Officer Ken's area. Yeah, stretch here. Oh. We can build thermal energy things and actually increase it further, so we can have a constant energy source actually, which is more than I was expecting. I don't like our neighbors over there, but I really don't care. What the heck?
Integrating new PDA data.
I got an eyeball staring at me. That's creepy. Okay. To this. Ah, here we go. Nope. So look, you only want to go here. Cool. So I guess we're stretching across that way.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
A reliable power source is a critical step towards self-sufficiency. Consider keeping a photojournal of your achievements to motivate you in times of despair.
Where's that eyeball that was staring at me earlier? There you are.
New creature discovered.
Ew. You're a creepy looking thing, ain't you? So are you. Oh, you're going into my pyro source, buddy.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
Oh, somehow this worked. Now can we reinforce the hull a little bit? Oh yeah. We're making progress! Finally! Took forever. Absolutely forever to do this. Oh, we got lots of little eyeballs everywhere. You guys are just gonna be my primary power sources. You're just floating around creeping me out, so.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, let's keep building sections here. We still need more titanium, it looks like. We need more titanium for the water purification systems. Yeah, we need more titanium. I wasn't even thinking about the functionalities. Gold and table coral. Okay, so we're gonna have to come back down here and get this.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Awesome. So you go to base 1 up here, go down, and then cross over. What the heck? Just got a stretched line right there. Over to the pink base 1. Oh gosh, he snapped out of it. Whoa! No! go! Go, 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 go. What a terrible spot for a base. Go, 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 go! Okay, good, I'm not chasing me. This is gonna be a scary area. I'm already hating it. And I didn't even have to be here for long. I'm already hating this area. Well, luckily we should have Tamer Coral back at the life pod, and we should have gold, hands down. So that's actually components we can do, because we can get a fabrication station down there, then we can start gathering materials and bring it down there on our own. Then we can eventually work on stabilizing the power with the thermal power. The wire reactor just adds that extra kick. We did need lead for something, so I should take some lead with me this time. Gold. Table coral, we need that. I forgot about making the actual functions in the actual base. I didn't think about those. Okay, now we got the means to make that. We need some more of that. I'd like to get a medical kit made, because with that area, it's going to be dangerous, so having a medical kit being made, maybe a couple of them would be smart. Pyrocell charger would probably be smart. It's like you do need quartz to make lockers for storage, because we do have to make at least a multi-purpose room that's completely dedicated to a locker. We mostly need to take all titanium. Yeah, that stuff right there. Magnite times 2. That stuff is what we were needing last time. But we also have to establish the gel stuff. So what do we got on us anyway? Okay, we do have it. So we mostly just need to get a lot of titanium brought with us. I know we needed lead too. So I know we need lead. So I think I'm going to take a couple of leads with me. Can't remember what the lead was for again. What was the lead for? Something in building components involved the lead. Oh, the foundation, that's right. If I would have built the foundation. So, technically, yeah, we don't need it. It's just for foundation purposes. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna need more water, to be honest. We definitely need to make a Pyrocell charger. What do you need again for that? I think it was advanced wiring kit. 2 gold, computer chip, and a wiring kit. So basically you need 2 silver, 2 gold, and a computer chip, which is going to involve coral and gold some more and copper. So, because we need to make that pretty much so we can keep the stuff charged up on our Seamoth. Yep, it's nighttime. Gosh, that scared the living daylights out of me. Some more water. Eyeball thing. Okay, good. You. Come here. Get out of here. Okay, I think we also need to get quartz some more, if I remember correctly. You guys respawn? That's no fun. How dare you guys decide to respawn? That's not nice. Just consume the water. I want more quartz. Where's it at? Over here. We got this. We got this. Pink base 1 has been established. Before we go all the way in.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
There you go. That should increase our odds of not dying. Let's head off to Pink Base 1. Risky, so let's dive towards this way. I was like, either way, you're still going. Oh, okay, he's glitched again. I ain't falling for it this time, buddy. I'm going this way. You're just playing possum. So like, as soon as I go near you, you're gonna freak out and try to kill me.
200 meters.
Stop scaring me!
Efficiency greatly decreased.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Awesome. Bunch of modules and stuff we can work with. We'll have to make that eventually. Fabrication is what we want. I want to be able to walk in and just be able to use it technically, so I want to be like right here probably. Right here, probably good. Yeah, now we can make stuff here and be able to go off this location. But let's build that up on top here.
Farming alien plants is a proven survival strategy. Craig McGill survived 47 months on a healthy, raw salad of live tree roaches and stagroot.
That can grow, and we can make the gel stuff to be able to use the thermo energy stuff. Okay, how much more titanium we got? Well, we still got a pretty decent amount. We need glass in order to make that. I would say that's not going to help us any much. We could expand a little bit more. Water purification station. Yeah, we should probably make that. Oh, it goes against the wall. Okay. Well, I think we're going to expand that way, so building it right here would probably be okay, because then we can build a couple, maybe right around here. So let's build it right here, actually, just in case we do want to go that way. Cool, 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 cool. There. Let's put a plant thing here, because maybe we can grow a tree into it or something. Because if we grow one of those fruit trees in there, we can probably get something going. Good point. She could probably get a locker going as well. How much more titanium? Okay, we do got enough to go one more thing. Problem is, though, is that we do not got enough to actually do what I want to do. Not unless I convert the two quartz to glass. So we'll probably have to get more glass and everything. What? Oh, you need 2 glass in order to do it. Oops. So I guess I don't got enough to do that either. Oh gosh, that thing came really close. I actually don't know if there is any glass down here or not. Seems to be a spawn these eyeball fish everywhere, that's for sure.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Basically, eating those things would be my constant food source, looks like. As well as having the water purification going on now. The only problem is, though, is without constant energy, it'd be hard to work with that. Yeah, see, just one water purification station is like keeping it stagnant right now. Yeah. We also gotta head back to the island we came from and grab a plant so we can grow it down here. That'll give us like a tree or something to grow, and that'll provide us with fruit and food and everything. So we got a food source that will hopefully increase our power and energy, so we can build a second one of these, then have more food and put it in between these sections. So that way we can get at least 4 of these trees down here, along with 2 water purifications. So this will be like our food and water one. Then we'll expand this way and get like a locker room where we can put everything and store everything en masse. Then eventually, once we get the moon, I think it's called a moon pool or something. I think it's what it's called. We can be able to deploy and mount our thing, and that can get charged up within the station. And eventually, of course, we'll build another base somewhere closer in different locations. But we may end up turning this into a main base, and the rest of them are all going to be like here and there. Okay, this has got some time to grow. So from what I'm seeing now, we need more quartz to turn into glass, and we need more titanium, I'm guessing. We also need more power, so we're going to need to be able to hurry up and get those aerogels made. So we're trying to figure out which direction I'm going in here. There it is. Well, that stuff should be down here, if I'm not correct, that mag stuff. And also, we're growing the stuff to make aerogel, so we need to bring the rubies down here, by the looks of it, so we can make that into gel, so we can turn it into thermo. Notice one thing is that I don't see a power connector line, so we must still have to discover it. That part is I don't know where it could be at. We also need copper, so I gotta make sure to grow some copper. And I'd like to get a medical kit, a fabricator. So we need 2 silver, 2 gold. Gold, and you need a computer chip, which is basically more gold. Yeah. I'm trying to get these components made in there. Sorry for the spinniness on it if you got motion sickness. While I'm here. Let's grab all that. I believe we need this to make that. Oh wow. Yeah, 'cause I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I need gold and copper. So these caves are gonna be a big thing for me. Copper. It's titanium. Titanium. We can get everywhere. I'm not too worried about that. There's copper. There it is. It's more titanium. Okay, that should give me that copper wire. We should have gold back at the pod. And then that'll give us a computer chip, which then completes that. Then we just need more gold and silver, basically, in general, which I got an idea where I can go to get that. Because if we can make the advanced wiring kit, that'll help us out with, obviously, charging this little, what's it called again? I forgot what it's called. Sea moth, that's what it is, sea moth. Oops. Okay. Gold and silver. That's all we need now. We'll just switch that over for now. Get rid of some of that. We don't need to hold on to all that. So we need some food. Yeah, let's cover food, some water. don't know if some of these tricks are going to work in Zero. SubNautica Blue. But it'd be cool if they do. And quartz as well, we need to get. But quartz will be very simple to get, so I'm not too in a hurry for that.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
We gotta find those smooth, like sandstone looking things, which is usually over here. And it's just a gamble chance of just jumping around trying to find some. Gold, there we go. Lead. If we need to, we'll drop that. Copper. Because we. Ooh! Like right up in my face. So we gotta go around, find this stuff, and dodge freaking lion-looking fish things. More lead. Silver. Oh, we got the gold, but we had too much lead. Let's head back and get some oxygen.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Awesome, that's another silver. So I think that's all we needed. Yeah, so for a wiring kit, and then that creates that, and then there you go. We're good to go. We can make the advanced wiring kit. Does that finish off making it? Probably not, because I think it requires rubies and everything else to make it as well. Yeah, so we can use up some of our rubies by doing that we collected. Then we can make a pyrosail charter, so it's definitely feasible now. We collect the copper, so now we can make a radio thing, which is what we need to make in there anyway. We need quartz to collect as well. Fiber mesh, I think, is just collecting like those little bamboo things. That's all you need to do to make that, but you also need to make another computer chip. That's probably the long drawing part of this, is just making those computer chips and everything. I don't think we have any room either. Nope. So I'm gonna get back and make the wiring thing. That's about all we're gonna need to be doing. And we can head back and get to work on other things. Yep. Couple of rubies. We'll take the extra ruby too, because we need that to make aerogel once that the plant should be grown by the time we get back down there, so we can make another aerogel, which can help us make a thermo connector. But of course, I got no clue whether or not it would be worth it or not. Trying to think. What else do we need to do? You can already make that, so we're good. So we're bringing copper with us. Quartz probably would be smart. Put at least one quartz. Quartz. Yeah, we're gonna bring a dead body with us. Why not? Minefield. That way we can build a locker and we can store some of our stuff and make more room so we can collect more stuff. Microwave went up, sorry about that. Get full health, so we're good to go. We still have to make an observatory as well. But what we can confidently say now is that we've gotten started. And that's the point of this video here, was to get this base developed and made. We'll probably answer the radio call once we have it down here made, and we'll probably go and check out the, I'm assuming it's the sunbeams next. I was wrong last time. It was actually another distress call from that keen officer, dude. I swear the sounds in here just are creepy. Because now we can charge stuff up now.
Passing 100 meters.
I forgot, this thing has a storage thing, doesn't it? Oh, yeah, it doesn't because I don't have anything.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
I'm trying to decide what are we making right now.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
This fire cell charger would be nice, right? And obviously I didn't bring it with me because that would be too smart, you know? Like, I can't be that intelligent. Of course I'm not going to bring it with me. Put a locker here just to have one made. Radio broadcasting, there you go. Okay, I just used up some of our materials. We do got some glass on us. We didn't collect enough for making another corridor to help us out, but we could make a spotlight just for the kicks. good. So what we got left on us? The one ruby to do things with. I don't know what our hull is. Let me check it. So I don't know what our interior hull is, but I don't think it'll hurt to reinforce the hull on this side again. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Get these up some of the materials anyway. Sort of glass and materials here. There we go, that should all be good and nice and stored. There we go, now we're good to go.
Aurora, we're approaching the planet now. We have a landing site for you that's... well, it's better than the alternatives. We've sent you the coordinates. It'll take us a couple of days to align our orbit. We should be able to establish direct contact with you during that time. Then we're coming in to get you. Cross your fingers, the weather holds. Don't leave us waiting. Sunbeam out.
Yep. Now the sunbeam. We got water! We got water! It's 50 plus water! And 2 salts. Cool, which means we can make ourselves some, food and water finally. Fish to make sure we can cure and everything else. We got a charge battery in here too. So we got the means to actually charge our sea moth. Take one of you out. There's maybe about an extra there. Let's keep that growing. Okay, yeah. Now we can put the aerogel there, and we have the aerogel to craft our thermoplant when we need it at some point. Everything else here should be doable, but we need to establish these thermoplants, at least a couple of them, to get this area full of power. But I think we also need some kind of, from what I can remember, I think there is something called power connectors or power beam relays that they beam up the power or something to locations. So I don't know whether or not multiple thermal plants connect to each other or not, or do I have to pick a certain spot within the range. And I'll have to build this down further in order for it to connect close enough to be able to actually just go place down and then it would auto connect to this. It's here, that's my other alternative. Which means I have to build downwards from here and work my way downwards, which would work fine. It just means we'd have to put like a little thing here, which would work. Everything's going around the outskirts for here, and then maybe over here, and that's it. So we can have it go down. The spot's actually pretty good. I'm glad we were able to actually get this to work, because obviously you guys wanted me to build down here. Thanks to the glass corridors, which we're to get a lot of quartz. I suppose while we got time right now, we might as well go and collect quartz. Yeah, because titanium we could probably build a thing and go downwards. Build over here as well, maybe, and go down. But we gotta remember, we have to keep room for a moon pool, because I know we can get one of those.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Ooh, what the hell? Gosh, that sound scares the living daylights out of me. There's locations. It's over there. I hate how these things hide in mushrooms. It's very disturbing. Like I say, there's mining materials down here too, like the little solid rocks. Where's the beacon? I lost it. Pink base 1. Oh, there it is. There's something inside the thing there. There's a spin. Tactical spin. Woo! While we're up here, we can grab the battery from our pod and collect any other resources and start transferring them over to my actual base now. And we need this stuff anyway. I think at least 2. And while we're over here, we can collect our other materials, which is quartz. Yeah, we need the battery so we can take that with me. I'd like to take a silver with me. Extra batteries could be handy. Silicone rubber could be handy. Some fire mesh. Oh, we could actually make another power cell if we wanted to. That's just made for that. Computer chip again would be about 2 cable core gold and copper rot thing. In order to make a thing here. Yep. Computer chip's the only thing we need. If we can get the computer chip, we have everything we need to make a medical fabricator. Which would be really handy, to be honest. You see, I'm keeping tons of medkits on me. I just noticed there's a whole fish up here. I wonder why there's a whole fish. Thanks to that salt, so we can make a couple cured peepers. It gives me some food. We got some large water there and a couple of foods. Alright, tons of quartz. I really can't help it. I just like to be able to display what I see in my base, so that way I just know what's around me. I hate the unknown of just not being able to see. I'm curious if we find any teeth. Oh yeah. Thank you.
Blueprint acquired.
That was lucky. Lots of teeth right there laying on the ground for me. So making that a observation station now is going to be a lot easier. Awesomes. I think at least 2 is all we need. Yep. 2 is all we need. Of course, the extra teeth we have, 3 here, would probably be really handy for making anything in the future. What else can we make? Power cells, copper wire. I think in order to make a computer chip, you need a computer wire, right? Steel cools gold. Yep. If we can make a medical station, that'll be very handy for us. Now I think the only thing left to do is Tabor Pool, which we got back at the other base, so we don't need to really take any. We'll leave this here in case we need it for emergencies. Because this is now going to become like an extra storage area to transport it here if it's closer, and then transport it over across for even more supplies all at once. Try not to use my 50 water because I might need it. But now we need, what is it, gold? Again? Yep. So I may have mined it out clean, so I'm not seeing any more. Don't see any more of that smooth sandstone. I mean, we're honestly just buying time anyway, until the sunbeam lands. Oh, right there. The luckiest would be gold right off the bat.
Passing 100 meters.
Yeah!
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Well, that takes care of that. While I'm here, I'm also grab this one too. Just lead. Oh, did I change the wrong one? Yeah, I may have. Yeah, switch to that actually. The listings are getting a little long. I see. It didn't actually display on my thing. I guess because it's going to be temporary. Still hitting like shift. Just out of habit. Trying to see if I can bring back extra titanium, because you never know. It's the overall building substance, so it doesn't hurt to have as much as possible. May save me a trip. Oh wow, they got teeth. Oh my gosh, I got with teeth. Wow, you guys farmed up the teeth for me. Holy moly. We're going in. I want all those teeth. Oh my word, all the teeth. I was sitting there like thinking how much a pain in the butt it's gonna be to get teeth. And here, ironically, not killing them was a smart call, because they're giving me all the stuff I need. Store teeth in there. I want to bring back more quartz for more glass, because we don't got enough glass, I feel like. Oh, wait, yeah. We can make more room by, making the one thing, right? Because now we can make the medical station. Yep. Computer chip. Do we not got the computer chip on me? Oh, the tabor coral. Yeah, just use it up, it's fine. We got it on here for emergency anyway. Cool. That uses up some of the materials. So now that's able to be made. So now we can make a thing. Now we can break some more titanium and all kind of stuff. I can't believe how much teeth they piled up. Wow! That is like insane amount of teeth. At least I know I'll be set for making the Cyclops and everything else in the future, because thanks to those 3 little killers right there, they pretty much just freaking are multiplying teeth like it's gone out of style. Oh, where am I going? I'm an idiot. I was like, oh, let's go off to my base and get that thing made. And I'm like, oh, yeah. We need to make, we need to collect more quartz. Leaving so soon, Brandon? Then again, we may not be able to see any quartz. I may have farmed it all out. Ooh, a little bit of lag. This new location has better stuff.
Be advised, a common complication for cave divers is loss of orientation, followed by eventual asphyxiation.
Yeah, no worry. I'm prepared for that. There's a lot of squid. Full anyway. Awesome. We collected what we needed, so let's get moving. We're gonna get 16 minutes until they arrive, so. Let's go over here would have worked too. But of course we wouldn't have had our flame chances for thermo energy. Surprised he's not coming after me. I noticed a few spots down here now. Now that I'm looking, I'm like really looking. There's quite a few spots we could have built. I can't wait to get a prawn suit so we can go through and actually collect some of the stuff. But on our way to the Sunbeams location, that's when more of a chance of building a prawn suit. Because we're going to be able to get a laser cutter, and that's going to be able to help us out with a lot of other things.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased. Passing 200
Welcome aboard,
meters.
Captain.
Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
There you go. So the eyeballs are running low. Let's see here. Couple salts. That's why power went out, because the thing got full. Power's gonna get sucked really badly right now. So if we got eyeball fish anywhere that's like standing still, probably smart to collect those guys so we can get some more material here. And of course we're full. Let's see here. Let's build observatory. Probably right here. Yeah.
Unless constructed with a specific research task in mind, observatories and other glass modules are imprudent for survival purposes.
Yeah, I know. But it does make it look pretty. This means it stops me building a second one of them, but I guess I could put that one over here, then put plants around the outskirts here. See, now I can look down at the volcano, little filter thing here. We got the viewpoint, perfect to view these little guys. Nice little location. Also, I forgot to do my intro thing earlier, so sorry about that. So this will be like a last minute thing. Well, we still got time, obviously, but my name's Brundonx. Welcome to the video. If you haven't, we thank you for watching so far, and we're definitely going to continue, obviously more. But thumbs up, thumbs down helps out either way. Subscribe to the bell icon helps you more than me, so you can be notified. And also keep an eye out for Discord links. There's only going to be for one day for 5 people. So keep an eye out in the description below. What else we got going on? Whew. Trying to think. My brain's trying to think of what to do now. Brought tons of quartz and glass. Ah, that's probably what we're going to probably be doing. Making a corridor. Okay, for some reason I can't build it there. That's weird. How about if we do this then? Out here we can build it, but not here. So we need to go back inside, build a thing. I like that wavy thing now. So now we got like a little like bent corridor going on, which is pretty neat. Now we can use that to go down lower to try to connect to a thermal energy thing if we need to. Awesome. It can also work as our storage thing too. So we'll store all that. Keep the salt, because we kind of want the salt for giving us some more food, because we're going to be heading off to go collect some stuff. That battery's almost charged, so that's good. We can take that with us to help with our thing. Let's wander around a bit and see if we can find any more species in here that's of interest. Besides from the eyeball fish. Because I don't feel like they would be much, you know, good for curing. There we go.
New creature discovered.
So now we got in some kind of, looks like a pink peep. We got 7 minutes to go, so let's take that. We got a couple waters, a couple meats. So we got food and water. We got everything we need. We stored stuff. Let that still grow out.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Base is coming along nicely. I like the way it's looking. We got opportunities to build a moon pool and everything, because we can lower this down, maybe build a moon pool on a certain angle or something. Because as we lower this down lower, we can connect it to thermal energy. And maybe just by placing one thing close by it, it'll just naturally connect, and we won't have to get like a power relay thing. That's kind of my idea, anyway. It also provides a lot of room, because then we can just put storage lockers or something. Let's head back up to thing, and we're going to head off to where the Sunbeam landing point's going to be. Which will probably be dangerous. With 50% power left, we got an extra power battery we're bringing with us, so that should help us out. Something's ticked off. I hate they're making the sound, but they're not coming for me. It very much tricks me every time. I like the way it's turning out, at least. It's good, turning out pretty nicely. Sunbeam landing. Let's head off towards it. Yeah, it's that cloud formation. Woo! Oh, man. And while we're there, we'll probably and should find diamonds. So that's exactly what we need to make a laser cutter. Which then will allow us access to go back to the Aurora, search up from stuff there where we can find more prawn suits and stuff that we couldn't get to earlier. Hopefully we don't run nothing too nuts and scary. That's what I got my fingers crossed so bad for. I'm hoping we don't. But I don't like how the water's changing color right here. It looked like it's still to the ground, so I'm not too worried. I should have brought my beacon with me, but odds are I'll probably be able to find it just on my own. Because if it's part of that cloud formation, like I'm thinking it is, yeah, so you can see the reflection, then odds are I can find it easily. Yeah, I know there's a radio signal for me to listen to again. I hear something roaring. I don't like the sound of it.
Detecting massive energy signature in the region. Cannot identify.
There's more of these little critters. Oh, I forgot, there are plants here, ain't there? So, we can take this plant back now with us to use. Come on, I dare you. Don't know if we got melon fruits or anything here. Don't you dare. Whoa. Some material. This device matches no known technologies and is likely an alien in nature. Power is being routed via from the terminal to the nearby force field. Okay. Oh. We'll save that for another stream, and we'll enter in here. So that's all. This one's just about building the base right now, not really that. How big are the seeds? Oh my gosh. They're gonna be here soon, so we get the... Is this thing a Gundam?
Survivor, we see you. Man, I don't know how you held out down there. We broke an atmosphere, and we're descending towards the landing site. Is that a building down there? What do you mean you can't identify it? Hold on. No turning back now. Positions, everyone. Touching down in 10, 9, 8. It's coming from the building? Change course. Set thrusters to full.
Nope. There goes the hope. Oh, thank you, Gundam. You had to go and destroy everything. Spider just suicide dived off the cliff. And we knew it. Does this still work or none of this? Yeah, it does. Okay, cool. Hello. Yeah, I'm not going down there. We're here for diamonds. Don't mind me. Ah! Freaking annoying little spider. Ah! Bad. Bad. Other one.
Remember that materials you gather are the property of the All-Terra Corporation. You will be liable to reimburse the full market price. Your current bill stands at 3 million credits.
Huh, got a lot of purple ones here. Oh, to make the... Need 2 diamonds. The rest of it's all simple stuff. So let's try to go back in. See if we can't get lucky and find something good. Oh! Oh, that wasn't good. Fall damage is really strict. Lithium's around this area. Gold. There's a diamond I needed. Take extra lithium, doesn't hurt. We could use the gold and extra diamonds for future building presses. Super dark. Looks like all you're getting is diamond and gold from these. Possibility of lithium probably as well. Yep, lithium. I'll take it anyway. Could be useful. There was a spider. Ah! How are we looking now? We're full. Oop. Let's see if we can get out of here now. We collected a bunch of gold, diamonds, and everything, so we should be good to go. Ah, leave me alone. What the heck is this? Ion cube. Oh! I can put one of those cubes I got from the display thing into there. We'll have to do that when we, thanks to that time capsule. Teleportation. I wonder if thanks to that time capsule, would I be able to just skip right through here? Which I got no clue where that's gonna pop me out at, because I don't remember anymore. Lithium. Right down there, so we need to head down. Okay, we got out. And it's just getting daytime. Let's go to the shore over here and check some things out. Oh, oh bloody hell. There's a big boy down there. So that's where I was hearing it from. Holy. Yep. That's an Erica. That's an Erica fish. That's an Erica fish that wants to murder. We're not going there. Drop it. Got a fresh one. Then we're gonna head back to the Mime Junior Cave, I guess. Drop off the stuff, and that'll probably be the end of the stream.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Get me out of here. The other base I built was like right over here, I think. In the foreground. If I remember correctly, I think there's a wreck down there where that Reaper's guarding. And I think there's something interesting there. What was that? Saw some kind of purple static. I know better. I said they're a lot more closer proximity than I remember. I remember going through a long drive to get to these islands, and it was like really terrifying. But maybe I was just scared or more scared on the first playthroughs. Oop, hit the fishy. My head is already thinking in general that I'm probably going to have to take some risks. In the back of the Aurora is the Cyclops, from what I remember, materials. So if I ever want to build a Cyclops, which obviously is not going to fit down here in the Mime Junior Cave, we're going to have to build it and keep it outside the cave. It should be easy enough to do, but collecting it's going to be the problem. That's where I'm taking a risk on, because another Erica fish like that is guarding it. And if I'm too stupid and I drag it in the wrong direction, it'll do like those killer little fish are doing, and they're like going around huddling. They're gathering lots of teeth for me, but the Reaper doesn't provide me with nothing but fear, so we don't want that.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased. Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Yeah, good point. Keep it right there for now. I'll get to it here in a second.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Ah. We got no power, so I gotta establish that. before, I wasn't paying attention. I don't know how we got power in here. It's weird. There you go. Now power is being made. A little bit scary, but it worked out in the end. Remove you, and move it up here. There you go. Hopefully that's a better spot. I don't know if it is or not. You could probably stretch it this way and go that way too. We don't got a lot of time, so let's get back inside real quick. Now we can turn this area back into what I was originally wanting to turn it into. Let's see how it looks from here. It doesn't look too bad. Little waves, you can see all them diving over there. That's pretty cool. Now we got a plant in here growing, so now we got something to... Once it grows, we can start putting more pot plants everywhere. Or potted plants. And we can push this and build another one over here, and probably build one over here. So we can probably get about 3 water things made. As soon as we can get the thermal energy going on. Let's build another lithium and take as much titanium as we can carry. It takes like 3 of them just to build that one thing. Is that a thing? No, it doesn't look like it. Nah, it doesn't look like it. Something about putting a vertical connector, but it doesn't look like that works. So far. Basically, it's turning out pretty well. I like it. It's got 2 other sections on it, or floors. Gosh, that echo. More biofuel right there. Would go up to there probably. So yeah, so ladder would work. Put a ladder here, and we put a ladder down, and we just keep making ladders down, it looks like. And once we get close to the bottom, I suppose we could try to look that up and see if we could do that or not. Build it and see if it connects now or not. Okay, we got gel. We need more titanium. Shouldn't take too long to do that real quick. Because if we can establish a constant energy source, that's kind of what we need to be working on.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So let's go get some titanium. Because before we leave and end the episode, I know I'm expanding it longer, but it's fine. This is at least allows me to get a lot of stuff out of the way, because chances are me streaming again, I probably won't do it for until the following weekend, so it'll probably be a long while. But not to say there won't be any surprise streams out of nowhere. Shouldn't take long to get titanium. And that mag stuff should be down in there naturally. Oh, there is some quartz out here. Yeah, because we're right next to a source right here. See, that was quick. We're not going to be building more layers yet. We're just going to build the thermal thing for now. We might build another layer if we need to. If we get it built and it doesn't connect. Okay, there's some of that. Plenty of titanium. How much room we got left? Yeah, we could connect more if we want. Like that, just for some bioenergy stuff. it gives me an extra glass piece, as well as some chance of building lockers. Check around here, see if we can find a couple of those bag stuff hanging around. There it is.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased. Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
There we go, got it all in one fell swoop. We also probably will expand our garden on top with the gel sacks, because if we do, not only can it be used for aloe gel stuff, we can actually use them for bioenergy. So it kind of just clicked in my head, I forgot about that. So getting a lot of that farmed up and ready to go would be really smart. One of these layers we may end up going to a second bioenergy thing, just to give us extra energy. Because it takes a lot of power to run a lot of the stuff we're trying to do.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Real quick. Options at least to do that. We only get 5. Unfortunately, it's still not connected. So we have to keep expanding downwards with titanium in order to get there, but let's see here. How much time will we be running right now? Over 3 hours already, so yeah. We'll probably end it here, guys, so thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Get into my little good position here. Ooh, there's something over there. I didn't notice that. Anyway, toodles!